If you're familiar with Sha'Carri Richardson, she is an Olympic medal winning track star. If you're not familiar with her, you're about to be because this is not her first time or first run-in with the law. A few months ago, she was at an airport and she attacked her man, her boyfriend, whoever he is. I don't know if they're still together, but she attacked him at the airport. The cops were called. She was put in handcuffs and escorted outside of the airport. During that entire altercation, Sha'Carri could be seen copping a plea. And when I say copping a plea, I'm talking about she used every excuse in the book, from being a woman to him being the aggressor because he's a man, to him being the aggressor because she put hands on him after he made her put hands on him. I'm talking about there was no accountability at all. This video now shows Sha'Carri Richardson, the very same person that I just described, doing the very same thing with this officer or state trooper. Whichever he is, he comes up to her car, he starts to question her after she was caught doing 104 miles an hour in, I believe, a 65-mile-an-hour zone. Yeah, that's excessive speeding, we know. But instead of her admitting to it and holding herself accountable, she does not do that. Instead, she starts to blame everything else, including, I'm not going to tell y'all, I'll let you see for yourself. Before we get into the video though, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so someone else can do the very same thing.
Flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do.
He's obviously watching her in his rear view. She's flashing cars so that they can get out of her way. And now look at the speedometer. 99, 100, 101. Back to 99. 103. Oh, he about to red light her. Let's go.
Gonna be 429 northbound.
She's got to know that's a police officer behind her.
On a gray Aston Martin and occupants.
Oh, she's driving an Aston. Okay. She thinks she can just speed and get away with it. She has to be doing this on purpose, y'all. There's no way. She has to be doing this on purpose. There is no way you did not know that was an officer and you literally sped past him. You can clearly see. I don't think it's a marked car, but you can clearly see that's an officer.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive.
Oh, wait a minute. So he approaches you in the vehicle and you are smiling? Yeah. Of course, that pisses an officer off, just so y'all know. And of course, you're going to say, that's no reason for an officer to be an ass, for an officer to be aggressive, for an officer. He's not being aggressive. Not yet. We don't know yet. I have not watched this entire video yet, so I don't know how aggressive he gets. But at the same time, I do know that if I approach your vehicle and I'm an officer and you're smiling, whatever it is you did, it shows me that you have no remorse. You don't care. And of course, she could have hurt anybody. But she doesn't care. Why? Because I guess she's driving an Aston Martin. Y'all know how it is sometimes when you've never had anything and you get something and you just don't know how to act.
Speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane. Following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
Yo, I told y'all, With the airport incident, she used every excuse in the book. She was just throwing out excuse after excuse. And when she saw that one didn't work, she would throw out another one. What did she just do? She said, my tire in the back is at 29, which means that your ass is supposed to slow down, get off the next exit, get to a gas station, get to some air, and pump up your tire, or even take it to a shop, whichever one you want to do. It doesn't mean you should speed, because if your tire is low and you are speeding, that's even more dangerous. So make that make sense. It doesn't, and she knows it doesn't make sense. That's why she probably replayed it in the back of her mind as this officer was speaking, and she realized, damn, I just gave him a dumbass excuse. Maybe I need to come up with something else. I didn't know that I was excessively speeding. My phone didn't tell me. And what did he say? That's why they gave you a speedometer, which makes sense. But obviously, she wasn't either paying attention or she didn't care.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail. I will be totally honest.
You're going to jail.
But you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here, and it's slid on here. I literally
told y'all.
type it in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies, sir. Please, I communicate.
So now the next excuse is that the knob and the buttons on the side of the car were jumping and I didn't know my phone was covering them. Third excuse. Think about that now. I'm pretty sure she's going to come up with a fourth excuse as she begs him not to take her to jail, but you are going to jail. You were doing 104 in a 65. That is excessive speeding. You put everyone else's life in jeopardy that is on this highway trying to get home.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No,
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Please, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I was here. I was shown to
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
It's nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to
Understand
jail?
that.
Yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding at
That's
all.
even more scary.
Sir,
That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do
And this officer is actually being really respectable and nice to her because he could have been a lot nastier. We know how some of these traffic stops either end for a lot of people. Why? Because that person that's in the driver's seat might get an attitude with the officer, and the officer might be having a bad day, or he might just be an asshole to begin with, and they just pull your ass out of the vehicle, throw you to the ground, and put you in handcuffs. Because sometimes people are having bad days, and you come across that person at that very same moment, and you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. We see what can happen during traffic stops. He's being very respectable, and he's actually being nice and letting her know there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to jail. We're throwing your ass in jail because of what you just did. And now you're telling me that you weren't even paying attention when you should be paying attention while you're driving. Why? Because it's not only your life that you have to worry about while you're on that highway. There's other people's lives as well. And this is the reason why a lot of people get into traffic accidents and end up deleting other people because they're not paying attention. And obviously she wasn't, but now she is begging the officer not to take her to jail, which you're going to jail, trust and believe. You're going to jail. There's no talking your way out of this.
You have two options. Listen,
sir, please.
listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car.
Damn, that's loud.
The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car. Which do you prefer?
Hey, did the car just say, damn, that's wild?
I'm right here. I have a team here.
That's what I heard.
Everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
Sir, All
right, so make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
She should have definitely paid attention to what she was doing, but she obviously wasn't, or she just didn't care because, again, if you passed an officer, a sheriff, a cop, it doesn't matter who, on the highway doing 104, you obviously were not paying attention and you don't care about your life nor the life of the other people on the highway that you have endangered. Not to mention, we know and we hear of too many stories where young children sitting in the back of their cars are deleted after a bad accident on the highway because someone wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, Sha'Carri Richardson, but you're going to jail. And don't pass go. That's just how it is. Y'all be safe out there. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.